I love to play the saxophone. I take it with me wherever I roam, and the sound of the saxophone always brings me home.
She can play that saxophone, yo.
I keep it with me every day, 'cause there's a song in my heart that I've got to play, and I feel it down deep in my soul. I love my saxophone.
Love that saxophone, man.
You run around or you can jump off the stage, and I know with the saxophone that's okay. You can sit, you can dance, you can rock, or you can stand and sway.
Go, baby.
Now what I do is press the first key down, take a deep breath and a good look around, and I blow in the horn and it makes a big, big sound. A big drum set, that sound of the saxophone you'll never get.
That sounds great too, man.
Sometimes I wake up in the morning and the day seems long, but I can hum a little tune and I can play that song, and I know that my saxophone makes me feel I belong.
Well.
Doesn't matter if you're big or small, blonde or brunette, short or tall, you can play the saxophone all day, 'cause it's made for all. I love to play the saxophone. I take it with me wherever I roam, and the sound of the saxophone always brings me home.
Bring her home.
The sound of the saxophone always brings me home. Oh, the sound of the saxophone, it brings me home.
There we go.
Yay! Cheers! Woo!
Cheers.
We're sorry we had to leave and come back in. Sometimes Facebook is a little crazy,
You
right?
know how you're not supposed to drink and drive? You're not supposed to drink and do Facebook apparently as well.
You are. This is what we spend our lives doing, is drinking and playing music and being on Facebook. Come on.
So Facebook changed a few things, if you guys haven't noticed, and that has caused some issues with our live streams, but I think we're on. Let me see. Yep, everybody's there. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
It's good to see you. Thank you for being patient with us while we figure these things out, because your technical expert is a wine guy.
I know.
You never want your back of the house guy drinking a lot before he puts on a show. And that's what she has right now. When you guys go see her live on the show, she has real professionals, but with this stuff, it's me. So
You're doing a fantastic job, isn't
well, we're with you guys now, so that's good.
Look, we've got a whole kitchen full of crazy stuff going on. We've got amazing wine. This is our Superbowl Party.
Yep.
All right? And I'm standing in front because it's my team in the Super Bowl.
I know.
Hello?
Not a lot of people know this.
Right here.
Tampa girl, Tampa Bay. When was the last time, guys? Hey, someone chime in. I can't remember. Was it
2003.
Oh, you know.
It was the first year
Wait,
I put out my first record on Verve Records in 2003. That is the last time the Tampa Bay Buccaneers
23
were in the Super Bowl.
I can do the math. Hold on one second. So 2013, you add 10. You got
2003.
You got add 10. You got 2013. You add another 10. That's 2023. You carry
17 years.
You carry the 2. You back up to 2 years, and it's 2000, and it's been 48 years.
He's been drinking,
I'm
obviously.
Oh, we're gonna turn the marinara on. All right, so tell them what we're gonna be cooking here. Oh, you did.
Okay, so this is special Super Bowl time for us.
Yes.
I'm celebrating my team. So, look, we live in California now, so I think it's time to eat healthy, cut up some vegetables, get some dip, and, just have some Super Bowl fun. Drink some great wine.
What you talking about, Willis? That ain't gonna work.
No.
Hey, by the way, what show was that from? What you talking about, Willis?
Different
Strokes. Nice! Nice! Wait, hold on.
Wait, no.
Wait, we broke character. What you talking about, Willis? It ain't gonna fly. So, listen, my team, the New York Giants, which I don't know if I want to say that out loud, were right on the edge of going to the Super Bowl. I mean, right on the edge.
Not even close. Not even close.
So I wore
my team.
I wore my Giants blue, but when I used to go to the Giants game, living in Jersey, North Jersey, especially this time of the year when it's super cold out, we used to make, you gotta have some meat, you gotta have some sausage, so we used to make meatballs sliders. So that's what
this is not
no,
this is not gonna happen.
ain't gonna fly.
All right. I mean, people like meatball sliders in Tampa Bay too. I mean, I'm all for that. So
Yep.
I think since you guys didn't get to go to the Super Bowl, and we are in the Super Bowl,
Right. Easy.
then you can make your meatball sliders, and I will happily eat them.
Yep.
We'll put the California on the shelf for now.
Yep.
You want to tell them what we're drinking?
All right, so we're drinking the 2017 Harmony. I know a lot of you out there have had this, love this, and we love it too. We're kind of sad. We're down to our last 30 bottles. Can you believe that?
Why not?
Yeah, last 30 bottles because people keep buying it, which is awesome. But this is a GSM, basically a red blend, Grenache Syrah Mourvedre. And the reason why we chose this tonight because of Italian food. Italian food goes great with medium-bodied red wines. That's what a Sangiovese is, which is Chianti, right? So it's not Chianti, but it's a similar style, a medium-bodied red wine. It's going to go great with this dish, and I'll tell you why at the segment of Drinking with Eric in the middle.
Okay, we're going to get to meatballs, but this is a soup.
No.
I see everything.
I know, right?
I've had a band. I see everything.
I was standing behind you.
I felt it.
I was standing behind you. How did you know I was drinking out of the
The
bottle?
force is with me.
Oh.
You know why? Because my team's in the Super Bowl. Did I mention that?
I'm going to hear this all day tomorrow. All day tomorrow.
It is the Super Bowl, so we need to start our Super Bowl show
Oh, that's right.
with the national anthem.
Okay.
Please place your glass of wine over your heart. Make sure that it's in your right hand.
Okay, I'm ready.
And sing along.
Oh, and move over here so we don't blow the mic out.
Oh. I mean, there's that.
Go this way. Stand in front of me. Yeah, there you go.
He just wants to do that so he can drink.
I'm not doing anything. I'm going to check the sound. Meatballs on.
You guys ready to make some meatballs?
Yep.
I am. I mean, I'm not making the meatballs. He is, but I get to help.
All right, let's get in on this. All right.
Yes, that was the right way to start our Super Bowl fun.
By the way, a lot of comments about my hair, so here it is, just so we can see it. That's the side.
Profile.
That's the back. That's the side. That's the front. Close up. Far away. Ooh, I almost knocked the camera over. All right, there you go. So everybody can see it.
So if you don't know, his hair was down to here last week. It was pandemic hair.
That long.
It was so long. So yeah, he sat out on.
I was like
on a
Fabio.
porch.
Fabio.
Oh, it was. He was flipping his hair.
Yes.
So he's back to my, my cool cut husband, the wine guy husband. The Fabio is gone.
We got
He
some
still
crowds
makes
for some
killer
meatballs. We got some crowds for some meatballs. So you want to start doing the first part?
I would like to start doing the first part.
All right. You want to do the...
And that's drinking, right?
Do you want to do the meatball cam, or do we want me to just start?
I would like to do the meatball cam. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you know how to do it, or do you want me to do it for you?
No. I think I know what to do.
Wait, actually, you're holding it, so I'll do it real quick.
Check this out.
All right, so tell me, we got a meatball cam.
This is a meatball cam, and this is going to show you how to make meatballs.
Okay, get ready. I'm gonna put it
Ready?
on. Get ready.
It's like it's a bunny right now, but it's not. It's a camera.
Any second, it's going to go live. Here we go. Ready? And meatball cam. There it is.
Meatball cam!
Woo! All right, come on over.
Okay.
Okay, look at the screen. Is everything... Well, I'm on the screen.
Yeah, I'm looking at the screen. You look at the screen.
Down here.
Whoa.
There you go. All right, cool. So, what we start with, in the meatball cam, now I'm going to make these a little differently. Come on over here and hold them up a little higher. Hold up a little higher. Down here. Not on me.
Oh.
Right here, right here. There you go. There you go.
We're learning with the meatball cam.
Yep, meatball cam. So what we got here is 3/4 of a pound. Sorry, 3/4 of a pound of grass-fed beef. Okay, we're gonna make real hardcore meatballs here, but we're gonna do it with a keto edge to it. Okay, so we got all the ingredients out here. We might make it a little bit differently than your grandmother does, but I think this recipe is super fantastic. Oh, one thing I should say before we start this is come over here. We got that. So this marinara sauce has been cooking all day, a couple hours I should say, not all day. So let me tell you how to make the marinara sauce. We made it beforehand because it takes a little while. So my marinara sauce, which is going to have a little bit of a different style since we're making the meatball sliders, I make it a little thicker for this style so it's not so runny on the bread. And marinara to me is very simple, and it's the quality of the ingredients. So this is what we use. You guys have heard me talk about this before. So the quality of the tomatoes are huge. Not that you have to buy Cento, which is a very popular brand you could find, but San Marzano. We do organic. We're California hippies, right? San Marzano. And again, I
You're not hippie anymore.
I want to be really clear that the region that it comes from is Serenese Nicarino. Serenese Nicarino. And it'll be written either on the back of the can or sometimes right up on the front. High quality tomatoes.
I'm so hungry. You better start making these meatballs.
And then you squish them up in the pan. You squish them up in the pan, right?
Right.
And then you put a little clove of garlic. You put olive oil, salt, pepper to taste, maybe a little bit of onion powder, and then a little ripped up basil, and that makes your marinara sauce, and just make it sit there all day. Okay,
and you put the recipe in the invite, right?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So we made that beforehand because you could do that for hours beforehand and really let the marinara reduce down and be fantastic. Okay, so come on over to the table here. We're going to make our first part of our meatball sliders, and we have a really cool video, an Adam Sandler video coming up. So right after this, kind of hang with us, okay?
What?
So we got 3/4 of a pound of grass-fed beef. Okay, again, high quality ingredients, right? We have to get the cheese in the middle of the beef, so it kind of creates a creaminess inside the beef. We have how much was this again, babe? Half a cup of half a cup of Parmesan Reggiano. Okay, right in. We have a little bit of oregano. Now this is something that I normally don't do in the meatballs, but we're kind of creating a little bit of a pizza taste to it. A little of that homegrown Boston style, New Jersey style, Connecticut, New York style pizza.
You had me at oregano.
Just a little bit of oregano because you don't want it to taste too much. And you need a little egg to kind of make it moist and also help it bind it together.
Okay.
But if you noticed, then we have sausage. We didn't unwrap the sausage. So I use a sweet Italian sausage. The reason why I like using sausage because it gives it a sausagey taste, but also it's a little saltier as well. And this is kind of gross. Ready? So we're going to do the sausage cam.
Sausage cam.
Ready? You're going to squeeze it out. So literally these sausages come. You buy sweet Italian or mild Italian sausage. and they come with a casing, and you just squeeze it out.
Wow, that was gross.
That was really gross.
But
it's great, though. I promise you.
I guess it's worth it.
Let me wash my hand there. And in the garlic. Of course, we need garlic, right? So I like 2 cloves, and I use the garlic squishy thing. That's the official term for this. And just let it go right in like that. Because it kind of, I've chopped garlic up in meatballs before, and it doesn't work because you get chunks of garlic. Where with this, it just smushes it all out.
You make it look so easy.
Yeah, so this is a worthy investment.
Yeah.
Amazon, a couple bucks, right? And then you do something super official. You mix it. Yeah. Do you have a mixing can?
Wow.
And that's it. But do you see how moist it is now? Do you see how all the cheese is getting in there and the ingredients are all getting there? And you got to just make sure that sausage gets into all the different types of balls.
That looks so good.
Yep. What do you guys think?
It looks super messy though.
Looks good though. Yeah, it's very messy.
Oh, it does.
So you mix it as much as you'd like just to make sure it looks like it's all incorporated. And I'm going to clean my hands and put a little salt and pepper in. That's super important.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So hold on. Not only do we not want to pass the corona around, we don't want to pass, Okay, so salt, just a little bit.
Okay.
Or a lot. Bam!
That seems like a lot.
Yep, and then cracked pepper.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my Arnold impersonation. You need cracked pepper. That's not a bad Arnold impersonation.
That's pretty good, I gotta say.
It's cracked pepper. I don't know, I kind of went off there a little bit.
It seemed a little like Paul McCartney meets Arnold Schwarzenegger for a second. I don't know.
Something in the way you mix That's me like no other lover. All right, there you go. Okay. So now we're going to let that sit for a second and go on to the next part of our show. So you want to go back to the other cam?
Oh, yeah.
I'll do that for you.
But I do like this cam. It's very fun.
Yeah, it is very fun. But I'm going to cut the cam off, right?
A drinking cam, don't you think?
And we move back to the other cam. Stop it. Don't get creepy with people, all right?
I'm not. Nothing creepy.
All right, you're back on the epic cam.
That was fun, wasn't it?
All right, first
little
part
new
of
camera kind of thing.
There you go.
I like that.
All
right. Gotta put that back. Okay.
How's everybody doing out there? Good? I see a lot of comments. This is great.
All right, I'm going to keep drinking. I got to tell you that Tuesday, you got to come back because Tuesday is so special. Look, Valentine's Day is coming up. You know that. But Tuesday, we're doing our usual Windy A Bears wine and music sessions with one of my closest friends, and he's just one of the most talented people on the planet, Jim Peterick.
Hey, Mindy.
Yeah?
Alexa, play Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger by Survivor from Spotify.
Jim wrote this song.
I've never heard this song before.
You never heard this song. This is perfect Super Bowl stuff. It
Never in
works.
my life.
Super Bowl, and he wrote some of the best love songs.
Bum, bum, bum. Air guitar. Bum, bum, bum. You know what else he played? You know what else Jim wrote?
Hey, I'm not done with this one.
Alexa, play Heavy Metal by Sammy Hagar. What?
Do you like that one?
Heavy Metal by Sammy Hagar from Spotify.
All right, how many people out there know this song?
I do.
All right, Jim Peter. Sammy Hagar. Wait, where's Mike?
Okay. Oh.
Stars burning in the dead of the night. It all comes together.
He knows every word.
While we shoot out the lights. Alexa,
Okay.
play.
But it's Valentine's, so he did write some of the best love songs ever.
Alexa, play The Search Is Over by Survivor. Ready? Wait, let's do the couple thing. Ready?
The Search Is Over by Survivor from
Oh, wait,
Spotify.
We have a light. Wait, let me. Hold on, stay there. Here's our light, ready? That's quite a light, I know, yeah. It's a blowtorch for, you know.
Did someone give us a Zippo? For God's sakes.
Alexa, pause. So anyway, he's
Who
coming.
brings out a blowtorch for like the lovey-dovey song?
I'm going to put his picture up. There you go. There's Jim with Mindy.
Jim and I have written so many songs together that have been on my records, some that have been on his records. The Ides of March, the band that he's in, just did a song that we wrote together called Friends Like You, and it's so beautiful. And on every one of my records, I think, since I've met him, we've at least written one song, and he's phenomenal, and he's going to come on, and we are going to do our version of a couple of his hit songs and some songs we love. So please don't miss this. This will get you in the mood for Valentine's Day. I know Tuesday isn't Valentine's, but you got to get in the mood. You got a bunch of Valentine's specials and everything coming up, so ramp up to it. And if you're not, if you haven't followed us on Facebook, follow us, because then you get all the live reminders. And if you haven't joined our email list, join it. If you want to hear about music and tour dates that are going to happen one of these days, no, very soon, then join MindyAbear.com. Just join the email list. That's the easiest way for us to get in touch with you and tell you about stuff, because there is some really cool stuff coming up soon. And for reserve tastings, if you want to hear about the wine and our adventures, because we're going to Sonoma and we're going to Tuscany this year with you. So, join the email list at reservetastings.com, and that's the way to get kind of all the information. So, can we...
Adam Sandler.
Oh. Do you want to...
Oh, wait, we did Adam Sandler right now?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I think we should, make some meatballs.
All right. So.
I think so. What do you think? Okay, we have this cool Adam Sandler video that we're going to tell you about in a second. I'm in it, and I think you're going to like it. I don't think you've ever seen it. It's very old. But I wanted to get the meatballs going just so we could, kind of get them cooking, right? And then listen to some Adam Sandler. It's very Super Bowl centric.
So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the oven on broil, and we'll tell you why in a second. And I put some olive oil in the pan here and put it on a high heat because we want to fry the meatballs now, right? We're going to roll them, and then we're going to fry them, and that's going to take a little bit of time. But we got the Adam Sandler video, which is really awesome about kickers, right?
And I got more music to play for you, too.
Yeah. So someone mentioned to me about the keto part. I did mention that. So I didn't put breadcrumbs in. That's the big part. Everything in his dish is like 0 to very low carbs. The cheese maybe has 1 gram. I think that's about it. So right now, without the slider, of course, right now, this is a very low carb, low sugar, high protein, obviously, meatball. Which is great for me, because it's the only way that I seem to work sometimes. I love bread. God, I love Jewish rye bread. I love sourdough. I love batards. I love...
Slider buns.
I love King Hawaiian slider buns. I love regular Hawaiian buns. I love all those, but at the end of the day, too much bun makes Eric look like a bun, and I got a hot wife, so I got to keep it together, right?
I love that he keeps it together. And keto, hey, go for it.
All right, so we got the pan nice and hot. So thanks for that question, by the way, for following up with that. So we got the pan nice and hot. And I know, by the way, the breadcrumbs are always, I think, going to make the ball a little bit more flavorful. But whenever I use meat, it's already pretty thick. So I think the breadcrumbs sometimes are not necessary. I really don't.
See, we have a disagreement in our marriage. I like the breadcrumbs.
It's written into my contract.
Yes, but he doesn't like the breadcrumbs. So when we make them, just when it's he and I and you guys aren't here, we literally make 2 batches. One has breadcrumbs for me, and the other doesn't have breadcrumbs for him, because I love my breadcrumbs.
Hey, by the way, here's a cool tip to see if it's hot enough. You take a little, when the oil's in there, you take a little water on your hand and flick it in. Whoa. Can you hear that? That means that it's at a high smoke point and ready to do. So this is the side of our little sliders. So you want to make meatballs. We're going to make them probably a little bit on the medium, small side. So we show you that right there. Medium, small side. Think that's too big or good?
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel good about that.
All right, so I'm going to load the pan up here with them, and you're going to start hearing them sizzling away.
Size matters.
I'm Italian, man. I'm Italian. All right? My brother got it all.
Oh,
And
stop
we know which brother. John and Paul are smiling right now if they're on, right? Alright, you guys can see probably pretty well with that camera that we got the bills going right here. And by the way, you can see that I'm wearing my football gear too. I got shorts on, right? Sporty shoes.
Sporty.
Very sporty today.
I wore my sporty stuff too.
And by the way, sorry to everybody out there. Oh, yes, you did.
Yeah,
you did.
Got the Lululemons on, and I've got my
Works for me.
Tampa Bay shirt.
Works for me, baby.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Woo!
And I hate to say this out loud, but it was 70 degrees here today. So, you know, I think my mom said it was 75 in San Diego. So.
I went hiking.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
All right, so I'm going to put all these balls on. While I'm doing that, you want to run the Adam Sandler video? I think everybody wants. This video is freaking awesome.
Okay, we have a video to play for you while he's balling over here. Get it?
I'm
Superbowl.
frying my balls.
He's balling.
Get it?
There is a video that was made of a song that I recorded with Adam Sandler. And I was on Adam Sandler's album called What's Your Name? And this album came out in 1997. You want to do the math?
Okay, so you do 97, right? And you times by what, 3?
Keep balling. 1997, okay?
Am I dividing it by anything?
This is a song called The Lonesome Kicker, and it's a song that he wrote about kickers and how kind of, you know, uncool the kicker seems to be with the rest of the teammates. So he kind of gets kicked around. So The Lonesome Kicker, I play the saxophone solo. On the record, I am the saxophone solo. I'll be the saxophone solo you hear on the video. But they got a huge football player to play my part, you know, on screen. Play the saxophone. It looks like a toy on him. His name is Jerome Bettis.
The bus!
They call him the bus.
The bus!
And he's probably 4 times my size. So, that's me playing sax, but it's Jerome Bettis pretending that he's me. That's the coolest. Alright, here's the video.
So while you guys are watching that video, I'm going to keep my eye on the balls here, and they'll fry up pretty quickly, so you got to keep turning them to kind of get them all brown. And I know this is not a very traditional way, but I'm going to brown them, and we're going to show you what we're going to do afterwards, okay?
Alright,
My
here we
marinator
go.
is going. I'm gonna put my
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler, baby. Throw it on. And they can still see us. I don't think they hear us, though. They might be able to hear us.
The point, field goal at your service. One might think it comes with glory. You might think different after you listen to my story.
Okay, so hey.
My helmet is equipped with a tiny face mask. What it possibly could protect, I do not know. The other guys on the team like to make fun of my little shoulder bag. And also like to hide the special shoe I need to sleep in the snow. People think it's so easy to kick a field goal from the 30-yard line. They forget to add 7 yards for the snap and 10 more because the goalposts are pushed way back. In 1974, the uprights were right on the goal line, but some of the players were running into them and getting hurt. So screw it. Who cares about the kicker? But I kicked that ball and I pray it goes straight. If it does, the coach says good job number 8. He doesn't even know my name. It's Andre Christopher Slavinsky Jr. But that's the life I live. Lonesome kicker. Another block kick. And everybody blames me. But it was the left guard who didn't pick up his man. Oh, why can't they see? In my home country, I could have been a minor league soccer player, but I came to America seeking fortune and seeking fame.
The balls are a little out of the speaker.
I didn't realize that if I shanked one and blew the point gray, sometimes
Sorry, guys.
into the Apache after the game. So I go home at night, 'cause I never get invited to go drinking with the other guys. And I sit in my chair and I soak my foot as I eat a plate of cold French fries. And my wife's out with her quote-unquote friend, and my son can't look me in the eyes. But that's the life I live, the lonesome kicker. Kicking for you. They took my snowshoe. They're going for.
Woo!
Nice.
Lonesome kicker. Come on. I think that's the coolest video in the world because Jerome Bettis is playing me. I remember when Adam said, "We're getting Jerome Bettis," and I just looked at him like, what? So that was a pretty cool thing. And a little football centric, so it's a good football weekend.
Very football.
Okay,
It's
so
awesome.
you could hear the meatballs crackling and all
Yeah.
this stuff. That's awesome.
Sorry, guys. It's the first time we ever did a video that way, so we didn't realize that the mic is still so hot right here. So that's okay, though. So while you listen to Adam, you got a little meatball love in the middle of all that, right?
I like it. Okay, we have to do our segment
Oh,
about wine. We have to learn something about wine in 1 minute. We have a new segment.
gonna do it even quicker than 1 minute, probably.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
30-second drinking with Eric.
All right, so the one thing we're going to learn today is how to pair. Well, we're going to talk a lot about how to pair wines, but this is going to be how to pair wine with Italian food mostly. Okay, so the one thing that people get wrong sometimes is when you think of a steak, you think Cabernet. When you think of anything like light and fruity, you think of a white wine. And really what it has to do with is the spice or the sauce on the dish more than the dish itself.
Like, we've got marinara going on.
Yes, 100%. So the marinara, the most Italian food has a red sauce in it, right? Most of it, not all of it, but some of it does. And so what you want to do is, even though this is meat with pork, I mean, this is about as meaty as it gets, and if this was a steak, we would have paired it with a Cabernet. But you want to pair it more with the sauce, because the sauce is going to be the dominant flavor in the dish. So the wine pairing should go with the dominant flavor in the dish.
Okay.
In an Italian food, it could be cheese, olive oil, things like that, or marinara or red sauces.
Right.
In this instance, we got a red sauce. We went with a medium-bodied red wine, because if it was just like a steak, then we would go with a Cabernet, something bigger. But if it was pork, might go with Pinot. But
Okay.
this, like pigs and Pinot, but this goes perfectly with medium-bodied red wine. So that's drinking with Eric. So when you guys see me, hopefully soon, you come up, we hang out, we'll drink. I'll geek out with wine talk with you. You probably learn a whole bunch of shit that you don't want to know about wine, and maybe a couple of things you'll remember.
Well, and
And I'll pour you a glass of wine.
for our members, you're going to get a shipment in 1 week? 2 weeks.
All right, so all our members out there, by the way, an email's going out next week. We have 2 new wines coming soon.
Yay!
And for people who are not members, please consider joining. But we have 2 wines. It's going to be members-only release. And I'm going to go
So
show the
cool.
pictures of them right now.
Okay, all right. Yeah, thank you to our members. It's such a cool thing to be able to share our wines with you and to create these, these labels, the artwork, and of course, Eric's going to find wine all the time, which is awesome. So he brings home, wine just shows up at our house to try. But we find some amazing stuff, and these particular wines are incredible.
All right, so sneak preview.
Okay, sneak preview.
No one has seen these yet.
I have.
Okay, first is Viva La Jazz.
Viva La Jazz.
Now this is a Chardonnay, Santa Lucia Highlands or Monterey County Chardonnay. Amazing Chardonnay, made the label once again made by our daughter Jordan Guerra.
She is 20 years old and she is a slammin' artist. And we are exploiting her artwork because it's so good. I love that saxophone. It's just it's so cool. It's so effortless. I don't know how she comes up with this stuff, but she does, and it's just perfect.
Okay, so the next one?
Yeah.
Theory of Joy.
This is the Theory of Joy.
Dry Creek Sun.
Woo!
Now this label looks very busy, but this is a letter to our you. To our you.
To our you. This is a letter to you, the wine drinker, from us, the creators of the artwork and the wine and the music and everything that goes into it. We have a wine and music company, so all of that goes into it, and all of that is in this letter to you that is on the wine label. So I can't wait for you to get your shipment. It's going to go out in, I think, about a week, but let us know what you think of it, and thank you for being members. We love you so much.
Yeah, it took us a long time to get these two wines. We've been looking for a Zinfandel forever, and you guys are going to love it. So thank you so much. But the email is going to go out next week, and then the shipment will go out the week thereafter. So it'll be fantastic, hopefully.
Yeah. Can I play another song?
You can play another song, and by the way, I did get a couple questions about how we're doing our style of meatballs. One thing I want to address, I absolutely know that when you fry the meatballs, like my mom, and then you put them in the sauce all day, that's an awesome thing.
Oh, but there's a reason why he always puts them in the sauce, but
Always.
not today.
So, because whenever we used to do it tailgating, we didn't have that time to, you could make it beforehand, but if we're making them at the tailgate, we're doing it quick. We're doing them fast. Mm-hmm. So we don't have 4 or 5 hours. You got like an hour at the tailgate. Mm-hmm. So what I do is I make the meatball first, but then we get a char on the provolone, which we're going to show you in a second, and then we put the sauce over the top of it.
So turned on right now.
So the bread stays crispy, the ball stays moist, and the cheese is cheesy. I don't know. I think I just ruined the moment right there.
It's still pretty cool.
Alexa, please play Survivor. The search is over.
Aww.
Ready?
The Search is Over by Survivor from Spotify.
Sorry, everybody out there. We need a moment. Okay, I'm going to sing, ready?
Are you going to sing to me?
Yeah. How can I convince you? I might have to do it after him. What you see is real. Who am I to blame you for doubting what you feel? Alexa,
You were working too hard.
pause. All right, let's let Mindy play for you guys. Let's let the real professional. So while we're doing this, should I do this?
But Jim Peterick will be here Tuesday to sing this for you, and that'll be pretty awesome. So you want to? Hey, see, you're not supposed to eat it.
They're cooked.
I so want to eat a meatball right now. Okay.
They're keto.
I've got you munch on meatballs. I got a song to play for you guys. This was off our Mindy Abair and the Bone Shakers album, the East West Sessions. This is a song written for football. Listen to the lyrics. Listen to the whole thing. But this is a song written about playing to win. This is my team. They're in the Super Bowl, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Win or lose, you're playing to win, right? So, this is our song, Play to Win. Woo! Yeah! Can you hear that over the meatballs? I can. You gotta put your hands in the air. What are you doing back there?
I just spilled some wine in the meatball.
It's gonna be fine. Sunday morning, faith and fortune, I got fire deep inside. And It's a wicked game. You should've just walked away, but you had to go and cross the line. Nothing's gonna drag me down. Oh no, I'm not afraid. Oh, all we have is here and now. Where there's a will, oh, there's a way. Yeah. Oh 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 oh. You knock me down, I get back up again. Oh 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 oh. Because I play to win. Sometimes it don't come easy. There's a rush that frees me, and it makes me come alive. And it's such a shame. You should've just walked away, but you had to go and cross the line. Nothing's gonna break me down. Oh no, I'm not afraid. And all we have is here and now. Where there's a will, oh, there's a way. Oh, 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 oh. You knock me down, I get back up again. Oh, 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 oh. Because I play to win. Woo! Randy Jacobs on the guitar. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Go Buccaneers!
Hey, where's your Buccaneers? Under your bucket hat.
You knock me down, I get back up again. Because I play to win. You knock me down, I get back up again. Because I play to win. Yeah. You knock me down, get back up again. Yeah. Because I play to win. That's what I'm talking about. Woo!
Nice job.
Play to win.
Nice job, babe.
You guys amped up in your kitchens now?
Woo! Go
All right.
Bucks! There you
I
go.
see that he has been
Little Martell say go Bucks.
put a little cheese on the balls. He's getting stuff ready.
Oh, hey, everybody, comment on who your team is. We already had a Tuttle come in, Tuttles.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
assuming that's Tuttles, not just Mark.
Right.
That loves the Bucks, but we'll see.
Oh yeah. Come
Yeah.
on. Everyone's
Could be a split household.
see
We
what
don't
we
know.
got. I know.
So tell us who you're rooting for. Mindy's over there at the computer right now. So you going for Bucks or are you going for Kansas City? I have to go for the Bucks.
you have to.
Yeah, or I ain't coming home.
You're married to a Tampa Bay girl. I mean.
All right. So you want to finish up the recipe for all the nice people?
Yeah, this is kind of my favorite part because I love when cheese gets kind of melty and, you know, bubbly. So,
All right,
you ready?
So let me put my mittens on.
See, stuff's just gotta...
Wait, I can't pick it up. I got the mitten on. Hold on.
Never pick up stuff with the mittens on.
I got it. Touchdown.
Oh!
Oh!
Touchdown!
So what we did was, against all conventional wisdom, instead of putting the meatballs in the sauce, what we did was we put the cheese, little slices of provolone,
Get it up in there so they can see
fresh
it.
provolone,
So good. Oh, yeah.
fresh provolone, right on top of the meatballs, because now we're going to put it in the broiler, top rack.
Is that double cheese?
That's double cheese for you,
That's
sweet
love.
cheeks. And we're gonna put it in the rack right there, top
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
And you gotta really keep an eye on it now. As you guys probably know, when you put it up this high, it's like if you're in a pizza joint, right?
Oh,
A
yeah.
pizzeria,
It could go wrong.
where they take that meatball sandwich, put it in, they throw it right up to the
Okay.
top. I know they normally have the bun on it and everything else.
Much like I kind of did with the bun, you know?
Alright, so
Look.
by the way, I had one cooking job for her, to toast the buns. That one's not so toasty. That one looks super toasty.
Look, it's not a perfect science, but I just played the saxophone solo on Adam Sandler's song that Jerome Bettis was playing me.
I
Does
saw.
that make up for the buns?
No, I saw Jerome Bettis playing it. That's fake news, man. That's fake news. That's some fake news. All right, you can see that the cheese is already starting to melt, but we want that little char.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
char.
My wife wants that little char.
I do. I love that. That makes my day.
Happy wife, happy
Life.
meatballs.
Good meatballs, happy life.
Right? I got the plates out there. Would you... Oh, maybe one plate, sorry. So we're going to plate this up, right?
Okay. Got.
I'm so looking forward to Jim on Tuesday. By the way, I got an opportunity to have dinner with Jim Peterick one night with Mindy, and the guy's got to be one of the nicest guys on the planet.
Yeah, he
We
is.
talk about that a lot. You and I talk about that I've been with Mindy now for 8 years, and I get to meet a lot of famous musicians, and there's just a few. Remember, like Andy Gibb a couple weeks ago, Jim is in that category of one of the most beautiful guys I think I've ever met in my life. So you guys are going to love him. You guys are going to love him. He's going to have screaming purple hair. So you can see how the meat is now, the cheese is over the meatball. You got a little char on it. Is that
I love
enough
that.
for you? Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
enough?
that's
All right.
right.
All right. So now we're going to finish this up. So we're going to take a ball, put it on the bun with a little marinara that I made this afternoon. And we're going to just put and call it a game. Touchdown. Right?
Call it a game. I get it.
Do you want to plate it?
No, I want you to. Well, no, I'll do it. I'll do
Go
it.
ahead.
Come on.
You do it.
Okay, this
You do
is
it, girl.
so awesome.
You do
And the reason you don't dunk them in the sauce because you don't want a soggy bun. No one wants a soggy bun.
Nobody wants a soggy bun.
Look, that's not perfect, but look,
Wait, hold on.
I'm not Giada. Giada can't play a sax, though. So,
No. She definitely can't play a sax.
look at that. What?
Whoa.
Okay, so do that, then get a little bit of this love. What? I like it chunky.
Wait, I got the camera. Ready? Here it goes.
What? Look at that.
Okay, so check out the marinara, right? It's got a little extra on it. The bun, squish it down. Those are meatballs.
Okay, so this is yours.
Okay.
I'm gonna make one for me.
Go ahead. I got the camera for everybody to see.
Okay.
I got the ball cam.
The ball cam.
The ball
what do
cam?
I want? I want this ball.
Now, I know this isn't, again, an unconventional way to make it, meatball sliders, but try it. I promise you, because you got a really excellent meatball, a lot of toasty cheese. You got a toasty bun that's going to be crispy with a real gooey marinara.
And a burned bun.
And a burned bun. All right, so hold on to this for a second. Let me go back to the regular
This
cam.
is so good.
Say
Look
hi
at
to
that.
everybody.
Ooh.
All right, don't be creepy with everybody.
It looks
All
so
right,
good.
Give me that. You're done.
Ah.
All right, so this is the part of the program that we try it. See if it tastes good.
You gotta get up here so they can see it. What?
Alright.
You're making it a hamburger.
I know, I'm squishing it down.
It's not all right. You gotta
Squish.
double cheese though.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. I feel like Guy Fieri on Triple D.
We're really good.
Oh, that's good. All right. See, the inside's nice and meaty. Got that little saltiness from the pork. You got the stringy cheese, so the cheese is there, and the marinara is gooey, but it doesn't deteriorate the bun. The bun's still crispy and cool, right?
I can't talk.
That's so good.
The char. Hey, that's mine.
Yay!
The char on it's awesome.
And that's our meatball sliders. Hopefully you give it a chance.
You've got it all over your shirt. Your Giants shirt has marinara on it, but guess what?
It's
Mine
alright.
doesn't. Tampa Bay, woo!
But if you had marinara, you wouldn't even tell because it's red.
All right. See, all the better, red and black.
So that's our cooking stuff for today.
Thank you for coming.
It's all you need.
All right. We will see you Tuesday. I hope your team, my team, wins tomorrow, and we'll just be cheering on the Bucks and eating some meatball sliders. We hope you will too. And oh my God, this is so good. We'll see you Tuesday with Jim Peterick for a pre-Valentine's Day extravaganza, and we'll play some of the best love songs ever. So come prepared. All right. Happy Super Bowl!